Hey everybody, it's Terina. How are you today? Today I am in an event in the DIY Arts and Crafts room, and it is Christmas in July. If you're here, make sure you click that little share button, and make sure you give some hearts, follow along. And if you're not part of DIY Arts and Crafts room, make sure you go over there because you can see all of the ladies who have gone before me. Denise was right before me, and Mel, and Brooke, and Michelle, and Wendy. And after me is Julie and Martha and Dory. So we've got lots more to come today. And so I'm really grateful that you guys are here. Hopefully, I can see comments because I never know the day we just never know. So today we are going to do, I'm getting a little courageous. We're going to do a breakthrough canvas, and I'm really excited about it, but let's cross our fingers that we get through it. Okay. So if you're here, make sure you say hello so I could see that you're on. And hopefully we'll get some comments here soon. Hopefully I'm over in the DIY Arts and Crafts room. I just got back from a baby shower, so I'm a little bit whole. So hopefully it's in there, and we'll just keep going, and make sure you guys watch the replays if you missed any of them today. Everybody did such a great job. So I threw my shirt on over my dress. My shirt's a little big, so it was like a dress. But hi, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that for me. At least I can see I got some comments. Okay, yay. All right. And it's hot here in California. I know it's not as hot as where Michelle is, but um, it is a little warm here in California. All right, so I'm going to show you the transfers that I'm going to be using. So this is one. This is I had this idea, and let's hope it works. Hi, Brooke. Thanks so much. So this is one of the transfers we're going to use. Let's cross our fingers that it works. There's three transfers that I'm using. Okay. And then we're using the Jingle Bell. So I've got the Toy Shop, Santa North Pole Toy Shop. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Santa's Toy Shop. And then Jingle Bells. I have had this project in mind for a while. And so I'm really very excited about it. So I did do a little prep work, and I'm going to show you. But we're doing the Believe Santa shape, okay, to give it some dimension. And then we're going to use the Believe Santa transfer, okay? So I'm going to show you what I already prepped. So they didn't have this is a 16 by 20 canvas, and they didn't have an 18 by 20, or 12 by 18. They didn't have a 12 by 18. So I had to compromise and use this, and that's totally fine. Michael's had like 5 or 6 canvases in a pack for $12. That was perfect. So it's just a white canvas. And then on the back, what I did is I didn't want too much texture from the back side of the canvas. But so what I did is I used vanilla, and I painted vanilla on. I love vanilla. It's like an off-white, just a very, very light off-white. So I did that. And then I did a piece of watercolor paper, and I actually just watercolored black chalk paste on here. And then I'm going to wax this. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate it. So let me go out of here. There we go. So you guys will be able to see what's going on. So I think I'm kind of all over the place. I do apologize. Also, I wanted to show you on the back side of the canvas, I don't know, can you guys even see the lines? I lightly did the pencil lines to know where I'm going to be cutting on the backside. That's going to be like the last thing that we do. But I just wanted to be able to do that so that I know how I want to lay out. And the Jingle Bells is actually going to be on here. And then, so I'm going to kind of move it around a little bit. And we're going to flip it over just so, like this. Okay, so that's the back side. All right, I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to start here. We are going to, you guys, again, I do apologize. I need a drink of water. It's, when you go to baby showers and stuff like that, you see friends you haven't seen in a while, And then all of a sudden you just get talking and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to leave like 20 minutes ago. The girl that's pregnant, I've known her since she was like 8 or 9. And I did her wedding pictures, I did her senior pictures, I did her 13-year-old pictures. Like I've done their family pictures forever. These people are just not so much a client, more like friends, family members. Like we went to church together, um, and so it's and then their families are all there, and I've known their families forever. So it's just kind of crazy. Anyway, hi Terry, how are you? So this is just watercolor paper. Let me show you what the backside look like. It's just white, that off-whitey looking. And I painted it I kind of watercolored it actually with our chalk paste. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and that's okay. All right. So I'm just using some of our wax. I had to look. I was like freaking out. I couldn't find my Ryobi glue gun, and I knew Kurt had used it a while back, and I go, do you have my glue gun? And he goes, oh no, I put it back. Well, he put it back in my office or my craft room, but not in the right spot. And I wasn't looking. I was like frantic looking, and he goes, I couldn't find your glue sticks. And I showed him. If you guys have been following along, I've been reorganizing my craft room, and I organized. He goes, well, obviously it's organized too well that I couldn't find. He couldn't find it, so it was funny. Um, but I've got my Ryobi plugged in, new battery. It's going. Glue stick found. He goes, did you think I stole it? And I said, no. All right. So I'm just kind of buffing it. All right. Hi, Doreen. How are you? And I'm sorry, my chatbot all of a sudden is acting funky again, you guys. I totally apologize. Whew, it's hot. All right, let me grab this transfer. All right, so we're going to grab the Believe Santa one first. This is the one we're going to do first. And I'm going to get my my fuzz cloth out. One of my fuzz cloths out. There we go. Let me peel this off. And then I'll lay it down, sticky side up. And then I'm going to fuzz it. So much easier that way. All right. I hope everything comes out in my mind, and it transfers to here. So we'll see. So you're going to notice that this is a lot smaller than this, and that's okay. All right. So I just want to center it on my surface. And I'm actually glad that it's bigger. The papers or the surface is bigger, because that will it'll make the effect of the Santa face popping through the canvas even better in my head. Let's hope so anyway. Hi, Julie. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, I've got something here. What's there? All right. So I've got that down. So make sure there's no bubbles. Okay. And I'm gonna grab a multi-tool, and then I want to yeah, I love all the transfers. I mean, all these transfers, these are all brand new. Everybody's been using transfers that are available right now. These are A lot of them were just released. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. I'm trying not to get on the Santa himself. So I'm just going to go around and just get the words. Okay. And we're going to do the paste and peel. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying all of the different projects. I tried to watch most of them. Like I said, I was at a baby shower and a couple of people are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm in an event." And so I showed a couple of people like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool." So we've kind of been watching and talking and. So I'm trying to just hit the outside of where all the words are. And I'm using Nominee. And Nominee was a color of the month, but they brought it back. It was so popular. Let me just do a peel up real fast. So the one thing that I've seen a couple people do the breakthrough canvas projects, mostly on Pinterest. Like if you have a question on how to do anything, just go to Pinterest. I think Michelle had said that earlier. And I looked up a couple of people that did breakthrough. It's very popular right now. I actually had this idea as soon as I saw this transfer. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Kind of like Michelle did with her new boyfriend, the Nutcracker. She knew all the projects she was going to make with that Nutcracker. Well, I knew exactly when I'd seen this, I knew what I wanted to do. And so I gathered all my supplies. I was really bummed though that they didn't have a 12 by 18 canvas, and the 16 by 20 was honestly the closest. So, like I said, I looked at a couple people that had done it. They not chalker people, but other people, and I tried understanding how they did it. It was very cool. So I'm just gonna pull that up, lay it down. Your man, yes, your man. Ah, if you guys missed Michelle's, she's done a couple projects now with that the new Nutcracker. I got to as well because I knew she'd come up with something that I would have to copy because that's what I do. I love that you can do that with Chocateur. You can take the transfers and see what somebody else has done and then make it your own or copy it exactly how they did it. And that's another thing I love about the DIY arts and crafts room is that we've got such a great group of people in there that are so creative, lots of great ideas. All right, we'll see how this goes. Pull this off completely. That's gonna be pretty. So do you see the gold? All right, I'm gonna put this, I'm actually gonna set this to the side. I need to wash off anywhere that I got any of the paste. And I did hit a couple places on the Santa Claus. So let me grab a wipe and I'll just wipe this out, wash this off real fast. And again, thank you guys so much for being here. The theme is Christmas in July. And I know a lot of people, it's like 100 and something degrees outside, and they're thinking, the last thing I want to think about right now is Christmas. But you know what? I do a lot of vendor events, and so I'm actually thinking about Christmas in July and August and making things for my shows that are coming up in October. because you just can't make a bunch of stuff overnight. You need to have some time. I'm gonna clean this all off. Might as well. Since we're cleaning some of it, we might as well clean the whole thing. So far, what's been your favorite thing? Like I said, I got to kind of glimpse at a couple things. I know that Denise and Brooke both use the snowman. I'm excited to go back and watch their full projects. Oops, sorry guys. I just need this cleaned off enough that it's not going to interrupt or interfere with the Santa head. That fan, I've got a fan going in here and I don't even feel it. I don't even feel it, you guys. All right. Put this on the backer sheet real quick. Hold on, let me move my fan real fast. The air's on full blast, the fan's on full blast. That just tells you how hot it is. Okay, so let's do, hi Amy, how are you? I love Christmas too. I could decorate for Christmas all year long. All right, so let's grab the Santa face surface. I'm doing very traditional colors, okay? So let's open, oh, and close this guy. We don't need that yet. How are you, Amy? And I love this surface. It's nice and flat. All right. And again, if you're here and you're not part of the DIY Arts and Crafts room, make sure that you guys hop over there because so many great projects today, all the time, honestly. All right, so let me move this. I told you I'm a hot wreck. Okay, I'm gonna lay this down. Is this the right way? It is the right way. I'm just gonna lay it down. Okay, flip it over. Huh. I need to go over just a teeny bit. When do you start decorating for Christmas? Awesome. We start decorating right after Halloween. We start taking stuff down. We have some areas that are Halloween and Thanksgiving. I don't skip over Thanksgiving, just so you know. I love Thanksgiving, and especially if we have Thanksgiving here. All right, I need to go over this way. I need to go this way. Especially if we have Thanksgiving here, I'll really go all out for Thanksgiving. But I do start like getting a tree out so that it's decorated before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's better. That's great. Okay. Oh yeah, we're done. We're done decorating by Thanksgiving. I think because we don't have the kids this year for Thanksgiving, It might be a little different. I don't know yet. Okay, so I think there's going to be a lot of handwork done here. So we're going to just do all of it in black first. And then we're going to be painting in or watercoloring in. All right, so we're just going to start with black everywhere. This is a very, very detailed transfer. I love it. Let me lift that up real fast. All right, back down. I have to do it before shows, birthdays, or it won't. Yep, I'm telling you. We've got several birthdays in December. I hear you. So again, you could do this all in white with the black and be done, and it would be so beautiful. But we're not going to do that. We're going to get a little more fancy. And I'm trying to keep an eye on my time so I don't run over. I should have grabbed a regular size squeegee. This is a big one. All right. Okay, let's pull this guy up. Put this aside. Look how beautiful he is. Oh yeah, I understand. See, that's exactly it. I make a lot of things that I'll continue with a theme or whatever. And oh, I need to wipe my hands. And so I try to make something new every year. I don't I don't I don't do them that early, but I do start like I get all the boxes out in October. Yeah, I love Santa. I think he's so cute. Yeah, I love the details. See, I've got black all over my hands, you guys. And you're missing like tomorrow I'm getting my nails done, so they're like I have some that broke off, so sorry. All right, let me dry him off real quick. Okay, let me set that aside. I'm gonna let him sit for just a minute. And now let's do this guy. I'm gonna fuzz him just because I did put paste on there. So I'm thinking, it's like if it goes like this, it will go like that. Just trying to think how it's going to look. So I'm kind of going down to my lines. I did grab a bigger squeegee. I did grab a bigger one. I need a new black. Okay, let's pull that up really quick. Let's see if we can. Here, let me blow that dry. Oh, you gotta work fast or we're gonna have to wash this off. Let's do this side. I love all the music that they've been using. It's like traditional music pieces that you'd get, like if you play the piano or some kind of instrument, it's those kind that you get in a music book. Oh, so pretty. See if we could get a third or fourth one out of this. And go right up to that. This is a messy one. Really pushing into that screen. Might just do the trick, you guys. Look at that. Okay, try one more time. One more time. Again, we're over in DIY Arts and Crafts Room, and if you missed any of the projects from today, make sure you guys go back over there and check the replays out. So many amazing ones. Julie's after me. Martha, who else? Dory, they're all after me. Everything will be, if you're in DIY Arts and Crafts Room, all you have to do is refresh and you'll be able to see the next crafter. Everybody's been doing the most amazing projects today. All right, just pushing really hard into that screen. Let's see what we got. Look at that, you guys. That's pretty good. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, let me get the backer sheet. I'm gonna put the backer sheet, the screen on the backer sheet, and then I'll wash that off later. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, so awesome. Okay, so we're gonna shut this guy up real fast. Put that there. Whew. Okay, let me just wash my hands off one more time. I've got black everywhere. I just don't want it on my project. And thanks so much, you guys, for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me just try this one more time. Okay, so let's now turn it over. Whew. Turn this over. Okay, let me grab this transfer. Now you're going to see it's not going to fit completely, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with it because I really just want to get a couple of the elements because it's really going to be about the canvas breaking open, and that's the thing I want to focus on. Okay. Let's see, what's my time? 2:30. Oh gosh, I've got some time, you guys. That makes me happy. Not a ton of time. Not a ton of time, but some time. Okay. Put this down. I am going to fuzz it. Let me grab my fuzz cloth. Okay. Now I'm leaving the canvas white. I'm fine with it because, again, it really is about the breakthrough. So I'm just going to try to focus on that. And we're going to use him as a reference. So I really want his face. So his face is going to be like this. So the toy shop might show. So I'm going to do like this right here. I don't think I'm going to do that. I might do like the stars and stuff. And then I'm going to move this guy down here. Okay. Just for the heck of it, just because I want it to look like something. Okay. So we're going to start with toy shop. I'm going to use Shimmer Forest. Ooh, brand new Shimmer Forest. Oh, I love it. All right. Let me grab a squeegee, and we're probably going to do the paste and peel. Oops, don't want to get it on that. Trying to be careful. I can't see the top very well, so I'm trying to be very careful. And again, I'm just doing it just in case it shows. So I really want it to be like, oh, somebody bought this canvas at a store. And do you ever come up with like a story for your project? Because I do. Somebody bought this old canvas from a store, and they wanted to do the breakthrough, and Santa's breaking through. That's the story I came up with. I'm trying to be really careful. So I'm going to use the paste as if everything will show, because you never know what will. Okay, so let's pull that back. That's cool. Okay, lay that down. And then I'm going to grab, oh, I got some black on that. Let me grab, I'm going to use my nominee again. I'm trying to utilize colors that like repeat. So if I use red, it's always going to be cherry. If I use pink, it's always going to be ballet slipper. If I use gold, it's always going to be nominee. But if you don't have nominee and you have shimmer gold, use that. Okay. And like I said, some of the stuff may not even show, and that's okay. But I know that I did it. Do you come up with stories too, Michelle? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like I talk it through. I know what my story is about my project. And I am trying to do this rather quickly. Not so quick that I mess up, but just trying to get done with the project. Okay, so that's that. All right, I'm gonna lay that back down. And then what should I use for that one up there? I'm gonna use pink right here. This is ballet slipper. This is a brand new one as well. Brand new color, all the things. So pretty. And again, even if this doesn't show, it might. So I'm trying to just cover as much of the canvas as I possibly can that could potentially show. Let's see, what else do I want to use? Let's use cherry. Oh, there's a gold. Let me lift that up. You do the paste and peel so that the paste doesn't dry in the screen, just in case. Okay, move this out of the way. I'm going to use cherry. Yes, I love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and I'm going to, oh no, I need to do this. There we go. And then lift this up. All right. So I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to put it back on the backer sheet. Still, hot flash. Let me dry this off. Okay. Sorry, you guys. So hot. Whew. Okay, so I want to now take this to the bottom. Oops, sorry, you guys. Take this and put this down at the bottom of the shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Time out. Time out. I need to wash a couple things really fast. Hold on. I ended up getting some chalk paste on it. I did not want to. You know what? Actually, hey, babe, Kurt. I think I'm just going to have him wash the whole transfer. Could you wash this whole transfer for me? It's a big one. That would be super helpful. We'll move on to something else real fast. Thank you. And I'll just wash this off. That'll be better. When in doubt, ask for help. I just don't want to mess it up. You know what I mean? All right. So let's move on to the Santa face. Let's do that. Okay. All right, let's move on to the Santa face. So we're just gonna paint. Let me find a paintbrush. Let me find a good paintbrush. That's kind of a good paintbrush. Kind of a good paintbrush. And I'm using distilled water in my chalk paste. And I'm just going to kind of paint in. This is the time-consuming details that make it worth it. All right. So again, what do you guys have going on today? Anything fun and exciting? After this, I'm just watching. I get to sit down and relax for a little while. Oh, making children. So I'm just painting in with the chalk paste. Now I'm using cherry for this. I love that they have the cutout for us and we don't have to worry about it. That makes me happy. That's pretty. Okay. So I am going to use ballet slipper and a little bit of vanilla. And maybe a little dune. What is this one? Dune? I think I want a little dune, not vanilla. Vanilla's too white. I need a little bit more off-white. And then a little bit of dune. I want more of a like a skin tone, flesh tone color, not so much pink. Yeah, Santa's not making children. He's making them happy. I promise you I'm not mixing colors. All right, so that's a pretty good mix. So I'm just going to come in. I want to kind of dab that off a little bit. Yeah, yay for Kurt. I'm telling you, he's a good sport. If you guys don't know my husband, he is a very good sport. So I'm going to kind of come in here. Kind of highlight. Huh? No. Need a little bit of. Do you need a towel or something, babe? I'm just kind of painting in. Kind of going with the lines. All right. And then I do want to add just a teeny bit of more pink for Santa's rosy cheeks. That's too wet. Hold on. I gotta dry that off. See, too wet. Can I ask for one more favor? He's like, no. That's the backer sheet right here. Thank you. Would you wash that guy off?
What about that one too?
No, that's fine. He's like, what about all of them? Sorry, honey. Thank you. Where is, oh, there it is. I'm like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm going to do gold, outline his glasses. So once I'm done filling in, I will actually go over this whole surface again with black to make sure that we get all the little detail things back. And I want to get to the canvas. So after this is done, I won't do that last part until I do the canvas. Isn't he cute, you guys? He's just turned out super cute. Okay, let me put the lid on here. Let me move this stuff. Let me move this stuff. I might need this one again. Definitely gonna need that one. Okay, let me move him to the side. Look how cute he is. Isn't he darling? He does look real. He's so cute. Okay, let me grab the canvas back. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, I want to make sure that this is dry. So I want to lay this down because I don't want it to stick. Okay, let's go here. All right, so let me see. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think we're going to do gold. Let's just do gold. And again, if you guys are just coming in, just make sure you go over to the DIY Arts and Crafts room and watch all the replays or stay tuned for more crafters coming up after me. Lots of fun things coming. Kurt's such a good guy. He really is. I hear him just like frantically cleaning that transfer. Okay. I'm going to pull that up, paste and peel. Again, I don't know how much is going to show on this, but I want to make sure that it's there if they do show. There we go. All right. So then I'm going to use this. This is the Shimmer Forest. I've got 4 minutes, you guys. Make sure you guys refresh. I won't get to this, but I will. I will actually record it and share it on my page, and then share it into the DIY Arts and Crafts room on how I finish this project up. If you guys aren't in DIY Arts and Crafts room, make sure you guys go over there and see all the crafters. Oh, I'm really sad I didn't finish. I'm so sorry, you guys, but after me is Julie V with Julie V Crafting and Chalking, and then after her is Martha, and then after her is Dory. So make sure you guys go over to DIY Arts and Crafts Room and make sure you check out all the amazing crafters, watch all the replays. So much fun, and look for a video for later that I finish up. I love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. This has been Terina with Create Retreat. That's me. See you next time. Bye, everybody.